The stage is set for an epic grand final. Hawthorn versus West Coast. Both pretty convincing winners in their preliminary finals. Hawthorn by 27 points over Freo, and the West Coast Eagles by 25 points over North Melbourne, although they probably should have won by a fair bit more, considering they kicked 10 goals 20. And Hawthorn, on the other hand, kicked 15 goals 4 in their match, so accuracy could be a very key thing coming into this grand final. Who's going to be able to take their chances? Because West Coast, 10 goals 20, that's not a good sort of accuracy rating, only kicking at about 30% at goal, whereas Hawthorn were kicking at 75% at goal, which is pretty good effort. And that could be the difference at the end of the day. Anyway, let's explain what's going on here. This is an AI versus AI game on AFL Live 2, and basically I did it to see if it could predict who's going to win. I have no idea who's going to win, so I'm taking a neutral stance on on who's going to win, because it's a grand final. You can't pick it. It's second versus third in this case in the grand final. Hawthorn versus West Coast. No matter what, even though West Coast beat them in the first week of the finals, that means nothing now. That was in Perth. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's at the MCG, that it's could be seen as Hawthorn's home game. Doesn't matter. It's neutralish ground. It's a final. It's a grand final. It's going to be played at grand final intensity, and it's going to be epic. Hawthorn going for the three-peat. West Coast trying to get their first premiership since 2006, and it's boy oh boy, it's going to be a very, very epic contest, I think. So I will be cheering for the West Coast Eagles. I think out of the group that I'm going to watch it with, or out of all my friends, there's about 6 of us going for West Coast and only one of them going for Hawthorn. So I think probably the Eagles will have more support, but I guess Hawthorn will have support of a lot of Melburnians who don't really want WA teams to win the grand final. I don't really know where the Freo supporters will go. They'll probably hate West Coast to win, so they probably want Hawthorn to win. So yeah, it's going to be a mix of who wants who to win in this grand final. So let me know who you would like to win down below. Because honestly, there's no point in me saying I think this team's going to win, because I really have no idea who's going to win this one. It could go down to it obviously is going to go down to the wire, I reckon. I don't think it'll be like last year. Last year I was pretty confident that Hawthorn were going to win. I didn't really care last year. And this year I kind of want the Eagles to win. I wanted Freo to win a couple of years ago, so I wanted my Derby Grand Final. I didn't get that. Anyway, this is going to be a really good clash. Probably the two best teams all year, the two best attacking teams as we've seen from Premiership standard. And according to Champion Data, it works out that the team that will win the Premiership will average over 100 points for and under 80 against. So that's both of these teams play that Premiership standard football. The only other team that did that this year was Adelaide, I believe, but obviously they're not in the grand final. So Freo, they didn't have a good enough attack. I think North Melbourne didn't have a good enough defence. So there was a few teams that failed on one of those statistics, and basically the last 10 grand finalists have come out of this. So look at this, half-time, West Coast are up by 25 points. This is where the Hawks, they get a little bit of a run on. They start to, come back in this AIVAI game. And you would think Hawthorn would be the stronger team, considering I think they're rated 85 in this game, and the West Coast are rated 79. So I was like, Hawthorn probably get a bit of a blowout here, but it's very tight contest. Let me ensure you. I don't even know what that word means, but ensure. Tell you what, some of the BT commentary is bloody hilarious. It's going to be a ripping clash. So what I wanted to find out from this was who was going to win, what the margin was going to be, and who was going to win the Norm Smith medallion. So we're into this third quarter, and the scores are level. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where are we? I got an email. Let's read that email. What does it say? It says somebody has subscribed to you on YouTube. Well, thank you, sir, for doing that. Anyway, I'm going to get back into streaming after the AFL season's done. Cricket season starts. I'm pretty sure like the day after the grand final is when the Matador Cup comes back. So I'll have to do some cricket videos again over on Twisty3. And yeah, I'll get excited for the cricket season. Get more excited for the grand final. Tell me what your plans are for grand final though. Tell me who you want to win in the comments below, because I think it's always good to see who goes for who, depending on which team you go for. Like, don't tell me who's going to win, just tell me who you're cheering for. Because it doesn't matter who's going to win. Well, obviously it does if you're going for one of these teams, but just tell me who you're going to cheer for on the day. Anyway, this is an epic final minute and a half, or potentially longer, coming up. So, I thank you guys for watching this video. Please enjoy the rest and leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. So yeah, let me know who's going to win in the comments below. And enjoy the final moments of this epic clash.
He's played on. That had some power behind it. Strong mark. This is a great angle to kick from. He kicks it. Kennedy. Handball short. Kicks it. A ripping mark. Kicks it across the ground. He picks it up. Might get a free. No, legal according to the umpire. Hill. Great assist by Stratton. He's had lots of touches this match.
It's gone out.
And that's all she wrote. A game this close always comes down to the last kick. Congratulations, the Hawks.